Hello, Capricorn. It's the Scorpio Stellium here, your no bullshit tarot card reader. We're going to do your predictions for the week of September 27th. So let's get into it. Let's look at this. What do the tarot cards have to say about your week, Capricorn? I hope you've been having a good week. Last week, this coming week is going to be full of good things. Let's look at what you're bringing into the week and how the majority of it's going to go, what you're going to be closing out the week with, and we'll take a look at love too, okay? All right. Love is already in this. I mean, it is already there. I can see this. Okay, what's supporting the reading? Okay, reversed Four of Wands is supporting this reading. So usually I see this as not having a reconciliation. There's a reconciliation that's wanted that's not happening. But I think in this reading, it's actually that it's delayed. It's just not happening as fast as you are wanting it to happen because the center line of this is magic, okay? It's so good. It's just not as quick, okay? So the first thing that I'm seeing is bringing into the week the communication. I feel like somebody, either that their communication with you or your communication with them, you guys like just crossed. What am I looking for? What word? You just got your lines crossed. That's what I'm trying to say. It was just not quite right. Everybody didn't get on the same page. And I think that you're feeling like you're really thinking about this. You're feeling like if things could have been done differently, or how could things have been done differently to make this move the way that you want it to. But just the fact that you guys were talking, or I do feel the communication being there, it did take a burden off of you. Now, some of you, I want to say, they might not have actually gotten to talk to your person, and this could be the missed opportunity too in the last week. That's totally possible with the reverse Page of Swords. But no matter what, reverse Six of Cups here is telling me that yes, indeed, you are really thinking about this. You have history with this person. They are significant to you. It almost feels like getting bogged down in memories, or just like reminiscing a whole bunch, being very sentimental. That's the kind of energy you're bringing into this reading. The middle line, the majority of the week here, King of Cups reversed the World, and Two of Cups. I was like, look at that. I knew love was in this reading and good things were going to happen this week. The reversed World here is just telling me that whatever's going on in this love relationship, it's not quite, again, the reconciliation or the get together or the celebratory period, the yay, everything is okay. It's just not quite there. Okay, it's taking a little bit longer than what you foresaw. I'm feeling like you're probably dealing with, there's a lot of water in this. There's a lot of water sign here. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, so if their Sun sign is not a water sign, their Moon or their Rising may definitely be so, because I feel a lot of water in this. I'm feeling like somebody is bringing this with a lot of emotional maturity, Capricorn. I feel like this is you here. I feel like you are seeing this as a long-term strategy to get this relationship on track. And I do see the Two of Cups. So there's a lot of love that's being felt this week, that's being shared this week, really. Whether you're together or you're apart, both people are really thinking about one another and wanting to solidify this relationship, or wanting to take this relationship to the next step, or wanting to be together. I feel like it's probably a not together yet, again, because of the reverse Four of Wands being the supportive card for the reading. But nonetheless, it's like the love is all there. The intention is there. I think a lot of you are going to get to spend time with your person. Towards the end of the week, it's like letting your guard down, okay? You're not focused on like the work stuff this week. You're not focused on doing what you're supposed to do and the practical stuff. I know, Capricorn, people think you guys are all about money and work, but you aren't always. And this week, you are not. You are thinking about this special person and really wanting to talk to them more. I feel like it's just the communication is not enough for you. You want to reach out to them. You want to call them. You want to be with them. You want to spend time with them. Let's start clarifying some of this, because I feel like I said love is already in this reading. A lot of times if I don't see love in the spread, I'm going to pull more cards for it. But since it's here and this is what we're dealing with, let's just dive into it. Let's take a look. So I want to clarify where we started off with the reverse Page of Swords, which feels like the communication was missing its mark, or things were said not quite how they should have been said, or you feel like there was some misunderstanding there, or you just flat out weren't even able to talk to them. I want to take a look at that. Let's clarify it. The reverse Lovers, what do you know? The reverse 8 of Cups. The reverse 5 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this person that you're thinking about, you have a ton of history with. And they are super significant in your life. They are a special someone. And I think in the past, you might have felt like you had to step away from the relationship or step away from this situation. It may have been beyond your control, or it may have been something that you initiated, but you didn't want to. You didn't want to walk away from it, and you're not really able to let it go and let it be in the past. And having the reverse 5 of Cups here feels to me like you have accepted things for what they are, but that's only because I think that they're getting better. Like there's a hope here. You're like, okay, I accept what happened in the past, but that's because I'm still going to get my honey. That's because I'm still going to get who I want, you know? The reverse 10 of Wands, I'm going to clarify as well. This one is talking about the burdens being lifted off of you and feeling better, feeling lighter about it. I think this is really about the hope that you have, and I'm going to take a closer look at that as well. This is something you've worked for a long time. 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. I think this is, you put work into this. Like literally you were trying to make this happen, and now you feel like it's going to pay off. You're like, okay, and now I'm making plans to move this forward. The 3 of Wands is moving up. It also feels like coming back together. Okay, the plans to reconcile, the plans to, maybe somebody might even be moving to somebody else or thinking about moving to another place. So like, can even be that this person is wanting you to move, or you're wanting them to come closer to you, but you're definitely making plans together. You could be just making plans to get together. Let's look at the reverse World. That one's calling to me. That one's in the center of the spread. That's the one where I feel like it's a delay on the utter joy and completion and happiness that I feel is coming in this relationship. And I kind of want to know what's getting in the way. Like, what's making it take so long? Tell me that, cards. What's making this take longer? Because, man, when Capricorn, y'all put your nose to the grindstone, you're going to make things happen. Okay. The Devil, the reverse Sun, the Chariot. It's going to move forward, but I think that somebody is still tied down with something else. There's something that's getting in the way. This could be, quite frankly, it could be another relationship. It could be financial things. It could be whatever their bad habits are. I mean, it could be a lot of things, but there's something going on where somebody is still tied down. This can be applying to you as well, because the Devil is ruled by Capricorn. This is y'all's major arcana card. Don't get upset with me. I'm Scorpio. My major arcana card is the Death card. So it's okay. It's okay. But it does feel like somebody is pulled back. It could definitely be you. Reverse Sun is so similar to the reversed World. It's like the joy is not complete yet. It's delayed, or it's just like we're just missing it. We're so close. But the Chariot is here. This is a water sign card too, y'all. I mean, I feel a lot of water energy with this. It does feel like it's going to progress, but in the meantime, I think that you or this other person or both have to keep your emotions in check for now. It's like you're trying to restrain yourselves and not get too excited, because you don't want to get your hopes up and then things don't work out, or you have to wait longer or something like that. But it's definitely like going in the right direction. And then I also want to clarify the reversed, I'm shuffling backwards. I want to clarify the reversed Eight of Wands, because this is like wanting more conversation, wanting to push things along, wanting to almost to force it, you know, like just like, come on, I want this to happen. There's a lot of movement in this, and I'm feeling the impatience, honestly. I mean, I'm feeling it too, just doing this reading. Okay, reversed Eight of Wands. Eight of Swords, reversed Two of Wands, and Five of Swords. Okay, makes sense. I get it. So somebody's just in their head, okay? I think one person in this relationship or in this situation is really in their head about it and feels like they cannot do it yet. Something can't change yet to move this relationship. This is all about moving a relationship forward. It's all about progressing it. You may not be in a relationship. You may be in the early stages of a relationship. You may be looking to even get married. It can be anywhere along the line here, but it's all about moving it to the next stage. And one person is really in their head. They feel like they can't, but it's not real. Like the obstacle that they're imagining, or you're imagining, one of you, isn't real. And this, to me, it kind of echoes again the Devil card, because it is about feeling still restricted by something, but the restrictions are not, they're not real. They're just, we do this to ourselves. The reverse Two of Wands. Okay, while one person was looking forward and planning stuff towards the beginning of this, and now we've got somebody not planning things because they feel like they're going to be defeated. So they're self-defeating before they start. Again, you or other person is doing this self-defeating business. So this, you know what, when I see all of this in front of me, I'm like, okay, what do we do about it, right? Because especially if it's not on your part. If it's on your part, you know what to do about it. Just like get out of your own way, get out of your head. But if it's on their part, I want to give you some advice, okay? So let's see what the cards say for guidance. I feel like I know what they're going to say. They're going to say, don't force it and let them come to you. That's what I think they're going to say. But let's pull and see anyway if I'm right. Now I put it out there. So I have to, if I'm not right, am I going to just be like, oops, shouldn't have said that so fast. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Reverse King of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Hierophant. All right. This King of Swords has got to stop overthinking everything, and you overthink it to the point it's not even logical. So one person or both are doing this overthinking where it's not even logical. I think the Three of Cups here is just saying, look, just relax, because this is going to be okay. Like, it's going to come together. The plan is going to come together. There's going to be the reunion and the celebration and the happiness that you want. And then the reversed Hierophant here is telling me that you might have to do things in a different way. You might have to think outside the box. If you're thinking there's only one way forward, there's not. There's a lot of ways to do this. So whatever that applies to in your situation, think if there's another way to come at this that you might not have thought of before. You might even talk to this person if that's possible in your situation and say, look, maybe there's something else we can do here that will ease us into, get us where we want to go easier. All right, so I want to pull an oracle card for you as a message from, the divine, the higher power, your higher self, whatever you call that unnamed entity that guides us all. All right, we're pulling from the Moonology deck for your general message from the universe, from the higher power, from God, from angels, from spirit, for what this Capricorn individual needs to know this week. A time to give rather than take, okay? This card I'm feeling like is for you to figure out how you can help, how you can be the person to come alongside and be of assistance. This is not a time that you say, come to me. This is a time that you go to them or assist them, okay? I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.